It's our joy to be with you today on Facebook Live and also YouTube for Mother's Day that is coming up soon, very, very soon. So there's time to prepare something special in your children's ministry, to prepare something for your mother. And I'm here with my mom. Hello, Mommy. Vicki Kangas, who is going to share with us some ideas today that we can do with our children's ministry for Mother's Day. Hi, Vicki.
I love you, Christine.
I love you too.
For Mother's Day, I'm going to show you how to make some fun cards. But first, I wanted to mention how to make something really sentimental and touching.
Nice.
So the idea that I saw on the internet was a church that talked to their mothers about what's special about being a mom.
Ooh.
And they videoed it, and then they brought in their own children. And they asked them specific questions about their mom. And they captured that on video. And then they could edit it and put it together and make a video presentation for their church.
Yeah.
But I do want to say that it's kind of a lot of work to do that. And it would be just as effective if you made a piece of paper that you passed out to the congregation, and you could put a child's name and what they said, or their picture plus their name and what they said about their moms. And it will trigger in every person in the congregation. It will make them think about what's special with their mom.
Nice.
And they will be grateful for some of the things that their mom did.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be focusing on positive things. And that's important for Mother's Day, is that we thank God for our moms.
Nice. So you have some questions too, right?
I do. I wanted to make it easy so that you wouldn't have to think of your own, but you can certainly add, because I didn't make too many. I didn't list too many. But one of the things that you can ask the kids is, what is your favorite thing to do with your mom?
Nice.
So some children said, oh, when she takes me to a restaurant or a play place or a park, or when she lets me invite friends over, some of the kids said. And so each one of your children will think of it. You can give them the question so they have time to think, but don't let them hear each other's answers, or they'll just copy. And they won't think about their own mom.
Right.
I mean, maybe one child will say when she tucks me into bed and prays for me, and then everybody will think, oh, that's the right answer, and they'll say the same thing, and it won't be as real. Another question is, what does your mom do to make you laugh?
Nice.
And so the moms will appreciate knowing this. All the moms, whether their children participated or not, they will get ideas of how to be more fun at home. And that helps for Mother's Day too, to enrich their mothering skills. Another question is, what makes your mom special? And, let the moms have no idea what the kids think that they do or say or are. Their characteristics and what is really special to their child. And don't feel bad if it's a generic, because she loves me, and everybody says the same thing. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to guide the sayings you hear from the children.
Good.
Even if they all are identical about what's special about their mom.
Okay.
How do you show love to her?
That's a hard one.
But moms will be surprised. It might be just telling her about your day after school. And that's how you show you love her. And the mom doesn't know that. She thinks all kids do it, and she has no idea. It's a demonstration of love. So it'll be very helpful for the moms. All the moms, not just the one whose child said it.
Yeah.
And it might be a hug. And it's good for the mom to recognize that how much meaning is coming from the child when she gets that hug.
Right.
Next question is, how much do you love her? And you might get to the moon and back because they read a book. This much or that much, but it should be entertaining depending on the age of the child. It'll be fun for everybody to hear.
Nice.
Add your own questions.
Okay.
And print it out or video it or whatever, but it will be special for Mother's Day.
Okay.
Now for the cards.
All right.
To make a card like this, you can do it half this size or you can do that full size that's shown. The child just starts by drawing any tree shape, branch shape. This might be forsythia, but you could make it anything. It could be a branch off a blooming cherry tree and be pink tissues. And to do the tissues, you just take a little square. I have a square handy here. No, I'm going to make one. It doesn't have to be cut tidy. The kids can have a little piece of tissue paper and they can rip them because that gives it a good edge. And so it doesn't matter if it's cut real nice. And then they take a drop of glue and they put it on their branch wherever they wanted to have a flower. And they can drop all over as many flowers as they feel like making. You don't need to specify and tell the boys they have to make X number of flowers. Then you wrap your little torn piece of tissue around the eraser of a pencil. Do you see?
So this is that thin paper that you can get.
Yeah, it's a...
It can be called tissue paper, but it can also is called different things in different countries.
Here in Mexico, it's China.
Yeah.
Papel de China. So then you just, as many as they want to put on their picture and wherever they want to stick them. Out here is okay too. It might be falling because of the wind, which happens with cherry blossoms that are pink.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
at the bottom I heart my mom. The heart, teachers can cut those out or the kids can cut those out so that they don't have to write another word. Everybody can understand what that means.
Yeah.
And they don't have to write love.
Very good. All right, so we're doing a card, and we're going to see this. I love my mom.
Uh-huh. And
All right,
so it's
so
going to
what
be,
are the steps?
it's easy for teachers and easy for kids. If the child's old enough, they can print this themselves. If the child is preschool, you can print it for them and they can glue the pink heart on. But the fun part is making this flower. It's going to be so much fun for the kids, any age. The older kids might want to make more than one. So all you need is a piece of tissue paper. This is a regular piece of tissue paper. Fold it up, and then we're going to cut a 4-inch strip across it, which will make them squares. So I've done that. And here's my strip. And then the next step that kids can do, or you can do for them, and it depends on how old they are. I think anybody over the age of 5, no, over the age of 4 would like to do this. So right in the center, I'm going to put a staple, and that's going to hold all these layers together. And then I'm going to just cut around it in petal shapes. They can be irregular, it doesn't matter. So I cut all the way around in petal shapes. And I've got something that looks like this.
Nice.
With a staple and is ready to go.
Okay.
And then the kids can cut it, the kids can staple it, and now the kids get to make the flower. And each layer gets lifted up and kind of squeezed at the base so it'll stand. And then you go to the next layer and you lift it up and squeeze at the base so it'll stand. And then the next layer. This is going to make a very full three-dimensional flower.
Nice. And it looks so easy. It doesn't.
Any
You
color.
don't have to do. You're just squeezing it.
Just
in
squeezing
any color.
it, and you can't get it wrong. So even 2 and 3-year-olds, maybe not 2, 3-year-olds would love doing this. And they can make this for their mom. They can make another one for grandma if they want.
Nice.
So they have their flower all done, a drop of glue on the card, and it's finished.
Very good. All right.
Another thing that little kids like is a card they can make themselves that turns out well, but they don't have to think of what to put inside.
Ah.
So
Yes, that's harder.
I found a poem on the internet, and you can find any poem you want on the internet. You want to read this one to me?
Yes,
so
yes.
I can feel so warm and
All right.
fuzzy.
Here's the poem. My mother, my dear, my friend, so dear.
Oh,
Throughout my life, you're always near. A tender smile to guide my way. You're the sunshine to light my day.
since I'm the sunshine, a sunshine on the cover goes with the story.
Nice.
The children can make with a green marker a simple base for the flowers, just a stem and maybe a leaf or just a stem.
Mm-hmm.
And then the flower is made the same as it was on this. So I just grabbed a piece of tissue paper and tore a little squarey thing like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine if it isn't. Then the same way we did with the other, we're just gonna glue that on. What makes this a little bit different is that it has a center in the middle of each flower.
Oh yeah, I saw that little orange center.
Uh-huh. Perfect for the scraps left over from making this card are these little orange bits of tissue. And so one of those little bits of tissue can be wadded up and into a little tiny ball. And with a dot of glue in the middle of the flower, you glue the little ball, and it gives it a center.
Nice.
You could also use the same orange tissue for the sun, and I used some yellow tissue as well. And I cut out a circle out of that. I folded it in half so I could cut 2 circles at one time. And then I just drew around a coffee cup. Then maybe you could draw around another thing that's round, or get down to maybe I think this I did with the lid off of a soft drink was the smallest. If you can't do that, the kids can do a good job of cutting a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller. And then the final thing that you do with it is you can lay them all on top of each other and cut them at the same time. You just cut around the rays of the sun, all the way around your circle, and then the kids lift them. The same as this, one layer at a time. Start with the middle and curl those up, and then work around and then glue each layer on top of each other. So you need to plan quite a bit of time for this card.
Okay.
And
Very good.
there you have that. And the last idea is a gift. The card is a gift enough, but it's really fun to put a coupon inside the card
Nice.
that says what you're willing to do for mom. So I just found this on the internet and printed one out. You can have the kids make their own. I have another variety that I also found on the internet. I'm sure teachers are creative enough, and they put holes in this one so that they can make a little coupon book.
Ah.
And this one, you can just slide 2 coupons into your card, and it's done. Have the kids brainstorm what they want to do for mom, so that they have lots of ideas to choose from, because each child's going to write what they're going to do for their mom. So one young man might want to weed the garden. and the girl would rather wash dishes or sweep or pick up toys or something else. A guy might want to help wash a car or something like that. It depends. Anything they want to do, they can put their own clothes away, make their bed, feed the pet, whatever.
All right. So that's a fun
It makes a
coupon present.
gift.
Yes.
It makes a gift that can go
A
inside
coupon
the card.
where the kids choose a gift to give to their mom is a very nice idea.
And it doesn't cost them any money. It costs them, they get to demonstrate how much they love mom by helping out.
Nice. Very good. Well, thank you, Mom. These are fabulous ideas for Mother's Day. And we look forward to a little later, you have some more ideas for us.
I do. I have
So-
a lot more.
So we are ready for Mother's Day. Very good. So happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers. And for all of you who are teachers, this will give you some ideas to prepare the children for your church either this Sunday or next Sunday. All right. Very good. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.